On the whole, our magazines are circulation driven. 70% of magazine revenues overall are probably circulation revenues. However, at our biggest magazine, Mother Earth News, it's probably 50-50 advertising and circulation. So advertising is clearly an extremely important part. However, what drives advertising is the quality of our community. I'm Brian Welch. I run Ogden Publications, publishers of Mother Earth News, Natural Home, and half a dozen other magazines. We're more important to advertisers because we have people who are influential in a very particular way. If you're interested in buying a solar collector for your house or a fuel-efficient car, you have a friend you know who's really into fuel efficiency and sustainability. Those people are extremely valuable to advertisers, and this is a new way that consumer advertisers are making connection with their audiences. We don't try to be all things to all people. We don't try to be the green issue of Vanity Fair. We don't try to appeal to the great mass market. We're obviously for people who are deeply committed. Our strength is we have authority and we're extremely authentic and our readers are extremely dedicated and they trust us. That's our strength. The weakness for us then when we're selling advertising is that a lot of advertisers are actually scared of our readers. When I first sit down in front of a group of advertisers, you can feel how skeptical they are about our audience. Are these people going to be critical? Are they going to be judgmental? Are they a bunch of holier-than-thou old hippies who won't give us the time of day? They're afraid their message is not legit enough, that when they put it in front of our readers, they won't pick it to pieces and create bad PR for them. And so if you want to be in our magazine, you probably need to hold off, if you're smart, until you really have an authentic message. Now, a lot of people have new products that are legitimately more enlightened. Honda has a great family of products. Toyota has a great family of products. Owens Corning has some home renovation products that are state-of-the-art in terms of sustainability. Those are the folks that we're trying to connect with on the most profound level because they understand the necessity of creating products that are truly more sustainable, more environmentally conscious than their products were in previous generations. And our readers really want to know about those products and to bring them into their lives and into the lives of their friends. That's the perfect formula when you're an advertising medium. That's the kind of relationship you look for.
Right now, PR at Ogden Publications is a two-pronged approach. We feel like we've got two different audiences. One is the readers and potential readers, and one is the trades that we're trying to make a business case for us so we can pull in other larger advertisers that might not otherwise think of us. Hi, I'm Brandy Ernzen, and I'm the brand manager for Ogden Publications. We're trying to help create a story to help advertisers understand who we are. We work pretty closely with the ad sales staff to make sure that we're hitting demographics that we need to, and also we're going to start in the next month or two sending out surveys to some of our reader groups that we have about overall trends and issues going on, especially about the green market, so we can put ourselves out there as an industry leader and understanding our market, who our readers are. And I think that's really valuable because then we can say, here's this market out here, that's the overall green market, and guess what? Here are our readers who are maybe even above and beyond what this market is. So we can have a real clear sense of who they are spending their ad dollars to target. So do you have anything for me on the Mother Earth News newsstand numbers? How are those looking these days?
We have a great story. Mother Earth News broke 100,000 copies sold first time with the June-July issue last year. Yeah, we have a 55% sell-through.
That's great. I think that's a story that we really need to tell. The media would love that, and especially potential advertisers need to know. I think I can get with Rosalie to try and get a news release out and to pull those numbers. That way we can really try to get some other advertisers in the book. What about, I think regular, current advertisers need to know about this too.
You're looking at them receiving 20 to 30,000 more eyeballs on their advertising that they did not expect when they paid for the advertising in the first place.
Well, 100,000 is a pretty sexy number anyway, just no matter how you
Power
spin it.
of zeros.
Exactly. We've done a lot with the trades lately about the business case for Natural Home and how it's been around for almost 10 years, which is a pretty great feeling for a magazine to be around that long. And the success that it's had, especially in the last maybe 2 to 3 years, where the green market has really evolved. And so we've gotten coverage in some of the larger media about that particular story, as well as some of the ancillary branded products that we now have for Natural Home. And we're starting to get blog hits from that as well. I think everybody's probably sexiest idea of PR is to get an interview or some sort of placement on Oprah. You know, if you're seen on Oprah, you're golden. It's a pretty big job. Unfortunately, you just can't call up and say, hey, I've got this great product. I know you want to see it. We're starting to get the foundation in place to be able to do that. There's a lot of background work that goes into being able to even pitch that to those shows, but we're definitely planning to pitch Robin Griggs-Lawrence, who's our editor-in-chief for Natural Home, and the Natural Home products that we just launched. That's definitely in the plans for this summer. I think the one thing that's probably the most out of the box that we're working on currently is Utne Reader is hosting a party at the Republican National Convention, which is going to be a lot of fun. It's a meet and greet for media, which Utne Reader, it fits perfectly with their mission because they're all about the independent press and bringing everybody on all sides of an issue together. I think that from the editorial perspective, there's some content relationships that can be gained, and also just letting the mainstream media know that we're out there. So I think it's important that mainstream media kind of keep us in mind when they're trying to research certain stories and issues. So I think those are probably the two biggest things. I think the best part is seeing when you've spent a lot of time and effort on something and it comes to fruition, and you do get on Oprah, say, or you get some really good coverage, and it's complimentary, because that's another thing in PR. It's not always going to be complimentary. I think the worst part is, you juggle a lot of balls. You wear a lot of hats, and so you've got to make sure that you're ready to wear those, and maybe be overruled sometimes, or just be prepared. And there's some long hours in it occasionally, but I think they pay off.